Hey everyone, this is Riven Blade with another AEW Elite General Manager Challenge tutorial. We are looking at Challenge 11, Domination Morale. You have 4 weeks. It says to be good to your talent and they will perform their best. Show just how much morale you can raise before the term ends. So we are going to get in there and we're going to click that clipboard to see the actual objective. We need to achieve a total of 400 in morale total by week 4. So how you boost the morale total is by booking a lot of wrestlers in matches. The more wrestlers you have, the higher the morale is inside the locker room, basically. So we are going to sort the wrestlers by cost because the more wrestlers you have, the higher your chance of increasing that morale. So I'm going to hire actually 2 women's wrestlers and 10 men's wrestlers here. You can do what you like, but I'm going to do, so that's 1. Okay, I'm going to count the men's wrestlers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get Diamante. 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is going to allow you to book 1 5 versus 5 match and 1 singles match. So you know what? Let's start with that singles match with the women. We're going to start with Ali and Diamante. Of course, you could hire men, but I like, because by the end of this, you're going to have like over 20 wrestlers or around 20 wrestlers on your roster. And I just like the idea of, splitting it up and not just having an all-men's roster. Real AEW problems that we're dealing with over here in this game sometimes. So here we go. We have Griff Garrison, Jack Evans, and who am I missing here? Aaron Solo. There we go. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give a hospitality table. You pay for the hospitality table with fans, so I'm going to boost the morale of the people in the multi-person match. We're going to start that. As always, you can skip the show by tapping your screen. And let's see what the morale total is after week 1. We are already up to 90, which is perfect. Okay, now we're in week 2. We have a little more money. We are going to book that 5-on-5 with the men again. So let's just get that started right away. Cutler. Again, the idea is to, the general idea of this challenge is to book as many wrestlers as you can, because the larger your locker room is, the higher the group morale is. Excuse me. All right, we're also going to book in this one a 3 versus 3 versus 3 match. So we have 2 women signed already, which means we need to hire 7 more. One of them is actually going to have to be a 15,000, a 15K. So we're going to hire Red Velvet, and then we are going to sign all the rest of the 10K women's wrestlers here. So that's Emmy, Leva, Layla. Some of these just feel like a steal, given how talented these women are. And Rio, and then Yuka's at the bottom. Perfect. Okay, so let's slot those in. We're going to have Red Velvet. Let's have her working with Emi Sakura and Rio Mizunami. Although I know I generally like the team of Rio and Layla Hirsch, but we're talking about a game here, so let's just finish the challenge. Okay, and you don't have to book that 3rd match again. Just book these, and let's do that hospitality table one more time just to increase performance and stuff like that. You don't have to do that. I just like to do it because it's there. And I still haven't figured out if that kind of morale boost for one match actually increases the group morale for the whole thing. I've done this before where after week 1, generally the morale will jump up to 90, regardless of if you use that or not. So I don't think so. But hey, if you found something in the game that works, then let me know that contradicts that. Okay, now let us hire 1 more woman, because we want to have a women's 5-on-5 as well. So we're going to hire Jade. And same thing for week 3. Again, Chuck. Okay, even if you see the the bandages, the band-aids, you still just, put them in. You might lose like 5 morale points for that one wrestler, but you are still going to be able to get to the end of the game, no problem. The end of the challenge, should I say. Okay, now we're going to book that 5-on-5 women's match because we hired one more woman, so now we have not 9, but 10 women's wrestlers on the roster. And we are going to slot them in. Now, if you are still watching this, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It's kind of surprising me how many people are into these videos, which is cool. I mean, you know, some of them are over 100 views and stuff like that, which I know doesn't seem like a lot in YouTube world, but hey, to me, it's a good start. So thank you very much for supporting me, and I hope that you find these videos useful. Okay, so we got 2 5-on-5 matches, and the morale total now jumps up to 357. We are going to destroy the challenge here. All right, let's do it. Final week. One more 5-on-5. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I've gotten to this point in the game sometimes where some people are actually in red with broken bones, and that's when it gets dangerous. But I was still able to beat the challenge with 401 morale points at the very end, despite that. So now we're going to do that 5-on-5 women's match. And as I set that up, let me know, with this challenge, what did you find that works? Were you always booking 3 matches in a show? Are you comfortable, you know, leaving that 3rd match slot empty, basically, without a match? Or do you try to make sure that you're always filling in all the gaps? Okay, and let's do that hospitality table just for fun. And book that match. Skip the show. And that should get us to well over the required total for group morale. Yes, we are at 479. Perfect. All right, that is the challenge, the morale challenge. I believe that's challenge number 11. So yeah, again, just the idea is book a bunch of wrestlers. You want to sort wrestlers by cost, buy a bunch of cheap wrestlers. I recommend starting with 12 maximum at, well, that's all you can do. You can start with 12 wrestlers maximum at the beginning. If you want to book them in a variety of matches, those 12 wrestlers that cost 10 grand at the beginning, you can. I just like doing the 5-on-5, just, I don't know, it just seems faster to me. All right, so let's see what's next. Ooh, stomp, easy, leave them with nothing. Win in all 3 categories, all 3. Okay, well, let's see if we can make that happen next time. For now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, and leave a comment down below. Until next time, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it.